I hope you heard that crack as I'm just trying to get the... Good morning! Welcome to a either day in my life or week in my life. I haven't really decided yet. I was gonna do a daily vlog, but I think I have a lot that I'm trying to consolidate that I just don't need to be doing that anymore. Because the whole point is I am officially out of school for a little bit over a month. So I want to really get into all the things that I have not done that I've been needing to do because I've been in freaking chemistry balancing equations. Now we have time. Okay, and you don't always get that. So first things first, let's get into this bed making and have a beautiful day. How are you doing? Let me know right now. I'm waiting and looking at the weather. It is a drizzle. Okay, can you drizzle yourself with kindness today as you reflect in the comments? What's the best part of your week so far? Also, can we get a hair appreciation? I washed it last night. I'm coming to the conclusion that it always looks the best the day after I wash it. It's a little bit to kind of calm down because sometimes right after I wash it, it'll still be a little bit frizzy. But once I sleep on it, and I sleep like this. I did ask for a bonnet for Christmas. Thank you guys for getting back to me on that, of if that was something that I was able to do with my hair type. A lot of you guys said that it is very good and a very protective thing to do for your hair. So I'm really hoping that Santa comes through with that to get a bonnet, because I think that would really help me sleep without neck twitches from like trying to not move. We're gonna focus on the positives here. I think that we're kind of getting it down. And I feel really beautiful, despite my outfit being... I've got 2 songs on the dome this morning. One of them, Last Friday Night by Katy Perry. Last Friday Night. And the other one is Silver Bells. Silver Bells. If any of you musically talented people out there could make a remix of Silver Bells and Last Friday Night, I would really appreciate that. I am your niche audience for that song. Journal I use, this is from Marshalls. They have really good journal selections, so I really recommend. I don't have like a specific link to it because it's Marshalls. But I wrote down a checklist last night of the things that I wanted to get done. Sometimes having checklists at night makes me wake up feeling organized and ready to attack my day. I slept really well last night, again, with the Diet Coke thing. I've been going strong on that. Have not had any diet soda, and I do think it's made a really big difference, guys. I've had a LaCroix one time to kind of fight the itch, scratch the itch, and it was okay. I still just don't ever think I could be somebody who enjoys sparkling water. Why? It doesn't, besides just having the carbonation, it's not good. I don't think anybody's drinking those drinks because they enjoy them. Unless I'm just wrong. I just washed my face with the CeraVe, my Dapsone gel. This is gonna be on my list this week of calling and getting my prescription renewed, because I can tell that I'm putting it off and procrastinating because I'm trying to avoid the discomfort of not knowing if I'm doing the correct thing. And once you're able to acknowledge why you avoid things, it's like, okay, girl. A little update from last video, this was the wrong thing. I did get the wrong thing, but this stuff, I'm not trying to be all like butterfly effect moment on you, but I think I prefer it over the cream that I'm using. It's a lot more moisturizing. You see that? It's like a milky cream. Don't be a freak. Only one thing that you can compare that to, and I know you know what I'm thinking about. It's really moisturizing, okay? Really grateful that I actually got that Korean skincare, and if you've ever seen any of those videos of like the 20-step Korean skincare routines, look at their skin. It's glass. It looks amazing, so I'm gonna take anything that they do. Could use a little more eyebrow stuff, but I like to get things when I like genuinely run out of them, because then it forces me to for real get them. If I just wait until it's like, oh, I kind of need that, then when I buy it, I kind of feel guilty about it because I'm like, I like for real need that. I will be getting another one of this eventually. If it's not like genuinely needed, then I'm like, but then I could have put that money in an investment. The second you turn 18, not to randomly switch into financial advice, guys, the second you turn 18, get a 401k. All right, that's what I did. I took my ass straight to Edward Jones and I said, hey, help. And he said, okay. And it's worth it. Investing in getting a Roth IRA is so important. That's what I meant, by the way. I think I said 401k. I meant Roth IRA. Please get a Roth IRA the second you turn 18. It is worth it. I'm so grateful that I've done that, because now I have going on, 4 years of that growing. When I dap my money in the grave. Yogurt, peanut butter, and banana up in this bowl. This is like the definition of protein, carb, fat. In my head, I'm like, peanut butter, banana, and yogurt. It's just so easy and it's so good every single time. I have a little bit of the butterscotch yellow mix in there, and then I have my lion's mane with just 12 ounces, guys. I'm really cutting down. 12 ounces of coffee. Oh, that's so good. I put it in the microwave though. It's like a rainy day. Drinking that just gave me chills. Really excited to lift, but I am going to be lifting a little bit earlier because I have a lot podcast wise and some things to work on this evening that I want to get done. So I think having that early lift will feel really good. So I'm not having a huge breakfast, and I've noticed that I do feel a little bit better when I don't go in with a bunch of liquid in my system and like a big old thing of food. That makes sense, girl, okay? It's all about having your proper time for digestion so your body can literally utilize the nutrients that you're putting into it. So cheers to that. As much as I kind of don't want to say this, I've really been enjoying not filming as many what I eat in a day videos on my TikTok. I don't know if you can notice that or not. They've gotten a little more sparse, potato, all potato love is welcome here. I love those videos and they're very fun to make, but sometimes it makes me like super aware of what I'm eating, and then I look way too far into things. And I've just been really enjoying having nutrition be something that's like on my own and like to myself. I hope that doesn't sound like weirdly selfish. I don't know, sometimes when I'm with a friend and we decide we're gonna get dinner, and then I'm like, the food will come, hey guys, hold on. Like, I don't know, it just kind of takes me out of the moment a little bit, and I've been really enjoying doing more educational videos and things like that, obviously incorporating nutrition within those things. I'm curious what your opinion is on that, because I only think that what I eat a day videos are helpful to get an idea of, okay, I need to be eating more food for my goals, or if this person has similar goals to me, not that specific amounts or specific meals or what you should copy, but it can be helpful insight of like, wow, I need to be eating a lot more than I do, and I only have ever posted them if I think that they provide the correct message. Especially trying to grow now, I know that seeing like how much food that I get to eat, which is such a privilege to me, and I am very grateful for it, is a good thing and has a positive influence. But I also am trying to entertain the idea of making sure that it's a positive influence on me as well. And sometimes constantly filming my food, it just kind of puts a lot of pressure on it where I don't feel like it needs pressure. I'm curious what your thoughts are on that, but we're gonna eat this up. That's all I got. So cheers to that. Peanut butter spoon for the win. I'm wearing leggings today because it's raining. DFYNE Impact leggings on, and I couldn't find the bra that usually matches with it, so I just paired it with this bra. Hopefully that's okay. Good thing there's no rules, guys, but for pre-workout I have it marinating in here. I did a scoop of the lemon lime with a scoop of the non-stem green apple. Ew, but it's in this little shaker bottle that I got. My mom had one more because I lost both of mine. I still have yet to get another shaker bottle. This one sometimes drips all over me. Like, I don't know why. I can't figure it out because the top will be on completely. This will be on completely, but then sometimes when I sip from it, it just gets all over me. After the gym, we're going to go to the bank to deposit my piggy bank because I do this every single month and I haven't done it yet because I haven't had time. And the bank hours are so bizarre. They always close at like 6 or something like that, and I never have time usually once I finish, unless I go like early in the morning. So we're going early in the morning. And I'm so excited. I got this from Hobby Lobby. She's so cute. Are you kidding me? And you save so much cash when you're more intentional about it. Only thing is there absolutely will be a hair dilemma because I don't know how to put this up. I'm gonna probably have to use a claw clip, and then I'm gonna be using a bench. But if that's my problem today, I am so privileged and lucky. You can do hard things. You can wear a claw clip on push day, okay? And if you don't want to, then I'll take one for the team. We are feeling a little bit of anxiety this morning, but I just want to prove to you guys that that's okay. We're just gonna bring her alongside. We're gonna bring her with. She's gonna have a great push day. Me and anxiety, thank you so much, okay? As much as my brain wants to immediately jump to like, why do I feel anxious? Like, what do I do about this? You don't do anything. You just live with it. Hey, how you doing, girl? Where them girls at? Where them girls? I'm also wondering if there is a influence on caffeine on feeling anxiety, and I could also be just misinterpreting a physiological response with that. Listen to the rain. Do you hear the rain? So calm and beautiful. Also, I'm not trying to like TMI right now, but it smells like eggs in my car. This little cinnamon apple. Hey, business idea for people who want to make for real money for like the gym community. If you can make car fresheners that can withstand atomic bombs, let me know. It's no match for this protein goal. It never is. All right, so let's go ahead and fire chest day. You can do hard things. You can coexist with your anxiety or whatever is going on. The gym is so comforting because it's the one place that I don't need to feel a particular way to get certain results. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like a scientific process. And it's just time with myself. That even if I feel a little bit antsy sometimes, that's still time with myself, and I still love that person. Happy Saturday, voiceover crew. I'm at Nick's right now, actually. I just figured I need to paint a picture for you of what I'm looking at right now. To my right, I have a Chipotle water. Okay, a large water yet because we're still going strong, and I'm really proud of myself. And on my left, I have a jar of zesty dill pickle spears and an unopened sour gummy worm rain. We are locked in this editing mode. I'm so excited. So this is my little chest day moment. I started with my dumbbell presses, which I really liked and enjoyed, even though they felt horrible and heavy, which is okay because they're allowed to. And then for my fly variation, instead of doing dumbbell like I usually would on the bench, sometimes I just like to have some fun. Okay, this is my version of meeting yourself where you're at. These machines, well, number one, the Pec Deck machine at the time it was taken, I know it's not right now, but I like these because I feel like I'm at King's Dominion because it kind of moves with you. Do you know what I'm talking about? So I did the little fly machine here, and then I did for pretty much every exercise some sort of drop set. So particularly on days where I'm not feeling hot, because even though I can like tell, I don't know if you can tell, I can tell that I was not feeling it during these, okay? And I just remember how mentally horrible I felt. And so I just kind of do a drop set. Now, scientifically, is that like the best way to see gains? Maybe not, but I like to push myself, and that's how I did that. And then I ended with some dips. I did do some low cable flies as well. I did some weighted dips, even though I could do body weight. I was really fatigued and I was feeling that fatigue, all right? And so that's what we did. And then for some core moment, I moved on to, I love the weighted crunches. This stuff, you can go a lot heavier on these than you might believe, okay? And time under tension is really, really important. So I try to focus on getting a full stretch and like going slower versus just crunching and spamming it. So I think I had like 200 pounds on here. I promise that, I know that sounds really scary. You can go more than you think you can. And then I finished with some planks for like a real circuit with my dead bugs. I did some leg raises, I believe, as well. Been loving flutter kicks, got that in my rotation. Oh, these are my leg raises, by the way. And then what else did I do? I'm like watching with you right now. Okay, leg raises. Keep that shoulders up. Get your hollow hold. Hold it at the bottom. And then I finished with my ab roller. Have a little moment of gratitude because the ab roller is always taken at my gym. So I finished with this. That was my full little push day. I did an incline walk afterwards, and that was it. And you can do hard things every single time, okay? I promise. So I felt very ill during that whole thing, anxiety-wise and just kind of nauseous. So I'm really proud of myself. I got a really solid chest day in, and it was really hard. But I just kind of incline walked after. I did a set of low cable flies as well, but I didn't film them because it was like in a weird spot, and there was like somebody I had to work in with them, and I try to be respectful of people, 30 minutes of incline walking, and that's it. And that's all you do, and you don't have to ruminate on it, and I'm trying to choose not to do that. So now we're just at the bank, and we're going to be depositing our piggy bank, especially when I notice myself feeling anxious on a day that I'm filming. That's where a lot of my anxiety like freaks out. It's like, well, what if I have a bad day on a day that I'm filming? Like what if I'm not in a good mood to, like today's my podcast day. Okay, Mondays I upload my podcast. I haven't typed out my manuscript yet. What if it's podcast day and you don't have an idea? Or what if it's a day that you're vlogging and you're sad? And I'm not sad right now, but I am feeling a little bit kind of down and just kind of gray. I'm really trying to sit with that acknowledgement. I'm in it right now. I'm trying to tell my anxiety, okay, your worst fear ever is that you're gonna be in a bad mood while you're vlogging. Okay, I'm in a bad mood while I'm vlogging and nothing bad is happening. Like trying to have that safety. Okay, you didn't feel your strongest during a lift. That was what you were so anxious about, and I'm in that moment right now and nothing bad has happened. So that can give me evidence moving forward. If I feel really sad on a day that I'm vlogging, so what? I still vlog. I still go to the bank and deposit my cash. Because your brain will literally convince you, well, what if you're not funny? Or what if you're trying to film and you don't feel like it? Good question. I don't know. We're doing it right now. And it's okay. So what, dude? So freaking what? Definitely excited for therapy. I'm excited for therapy today. I feel like that's really gonna help me. And I hope that can just be proof to you of like what a difficult lift looks like, because sometimes I feel a little bit fraudulent of like, oh, I'm somebody who always trains super hard and to failure. Sometimes, number one, that's gonna look different every single day. It's important to showcase you struggle and still push through it, because that's where a lot of that fear lies, is like, well, what if I'm really anxious when I lift? Then you're gonna lift anxious. That's it. You're still gonna lift. Like, don't worry about the quality of what you're doing necessarily being less than. It's about kind of coexisting with those negative things. I feel like I've lived 8 years since yesterday when you saw me at the bank, because OMG girl, what a hard day. We got through it. What a great thing that we did together is we got through it. Not really together, I was kind of by myself because I was freaking out. Yesterday was really hard. I remember, I think I said yesterday, like, is this gonna be a weekly vlog or like a day in my life? Because I want to get a bunch of things done. Oh, the bank was all that I got done. I had therapy and then freaked out, but I am very proud of myself. I came home from the bank and I typed on my podcast manuscript and I got like 10 pages done, and I feel really good about it. And I'm really proud of what I put out, which gives me positive evidence. I know I say that a lot, but it really does mean a lot to me. I can have an anxious, really hard day and still put out things that I'm proud of. I'm feeling a lot better today. Really excited. We're going to actually get to clean today. Like I would have liked to do tomorrow because I'm not going to the gym today. I have more time. My client calls aren't until the evening. Here's how I'm kind of organizing this in my brain, and I can tell that I have gym brain because I'm like, okay, what are my compound movements? I want to vacuum. I want to mop. Okay, my accessories. I want to clean my toilets. I'm gonna go room by room. Vacuuming and mopping you have to do last because then you get all the, what that reminds me of? Girl who like asked her husband or something to clean, and he vacuumed and then wiped off the counters. There is a PEMDAS. It's like top-down processing. So I think I'm gonna start in my room. I want to donate my clothes today. I like to do that before Christmas time, to go through my clothes and make sure that I'm using everything. And if I'm not, to donate it to some people who could be using that during the holiday season. And also just to make more room in my drawers. I'm like, my taste changes. Describe your taste. My taste is umami. But this is also what I think I've been wearing for the past week, and I got cinnamon on it this morning when I made my yogurt bowl. And my Christmas mug, I love this mug. It's really, really hot, so I actually can't hold it how I want to. But just know that like that, you see the vision with the divots. Ooh, I love it. We're gonna start with this dresser because this is the one that like, I can't even open it because it's so full of stuff and I don't even know how much I actually use. Look how innovative this is, guys. I put a trash bag over, kind of like draped. Create some drapage with my laundry hamper and then I can throw my donations in here. And I'm gonna kind of, what is it, Marie Kondo? Where if it's like, does this bring me joy? Here's my categories. Does it bring me joy? Is it mine? This is my dad's already. We got Greg Norman. I love this sweater. I look really good in, I don't know what my color, like you know how people do like winter, spring, whatever. I just look good in muted, army green, maroon, like the Thursdays of the main colors, navy. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a word for that I don't know. A lot of it's gonna be crew necks. My biggest struggle is I own so many crew necks. So many because I just love them and they're so comfy. They're all like the same, but they take up a lot, they're like thick. I mean, period, she'd be doing her hip thrusts, but like they take up a lot of room. I'm gonna be listening to Michael's new episode that he just posted, 5 Skills I Developed That Changed My Life, the Higher Up podcast. We're gonna listen to this while we do this. And I have my pumpkin candle in the back. I don't know if you can see that in my coffee. Guys, it gets better. Organize everything into their own little respective piles. So like sleep pajama clothes, which I wear all the time. My dad used to be a big workout buff in like the 80s, and these are 2 of his workout shirts that I think are so sick. Dude, look at this. The seams of that's an arm thing. It's like a super baggy shirt, but it says gorilla wear on it. Isn't that just sick? I love this shirt so much. There's that. I would never wear this in the gym because it's fleece. I guess you could sweat in it. Is it cute? No. But I don't want to throw it. It's cool. It's retro. It says Cool Cats on it. My dad gave it to me. He's like, yeah, I used to work out in this. I'm like, oh, that's a choice. I already started moving a few things from there to there, and we have some extras. This is what I was talking about in my podcast where I say it gets worse before it gets better. You're gonna have to just make a mess, but that's how you sort through things, is by making a mess first. And I know my biggest mess is gonna be my t-shirt drawer. The merchandiser in me is like, you have to rotate. Things that I am not currently wearing consistently that are taking up a big bulk, I'm going to move so that I can actually see what's going on. Process of this, quite literally, y'all, it looks like taking everything out, putting it on the floor. And this way also, if I like decide that I don't feel like doing it halfway through, girl, there is no, you can't see what's happened. There's no going back. Once you start, you gotta commit to the mess so that you are also the one who commits to the clean. Hours have passed, but guys, I feel like a free bird. Look how much organized it is. I went through everything. I put so much in my parents' closets. More winter wear. My hoodies are tucked up into there. All of my drawers, my jeans are all organized and rolled up. My shorts. We have like sleeping stuff, like sweatpants stuff. I have sports bras in here, t-shirts, bras, don't be a freak, birthday dresses, so I'm not gonna hang these up quite yet because I'm still like, I want to look at them. When I was moving some stuff to my dad's closet, my grandma used to live with us before she passed away, and we went through so much of her clothes. The majority of that is my grandmother's stuff, but we have this whole bag we get to donate. I threw my comforter in the wash, so that is going, hopefully that finishes before I want to go to bed tonight, because sometimes my comforter, because it's so thick, takes forever to dry. I probably should have started with that, but it's okay. We're having a really fun time. I feel like a little mouse. Eerie, rainy day. I'm feeling really productive, and I don't know if this is proof that cleaning like can make you feel high, but I feel high. Hey, it's my nail polish collection. I have some on my bed already for my bathroom. The ones on over here, most of these probably are dried up. I cycle through the same like 2-3 colors. Those are the ones that are usually right here. This is a hot mess. I'm getting stressed out looking at that. So I want to go through all of my nail polish, actually see which ones are usable, because half of them are dried. Very discouraging when I get really excited about a color and then I open it up and I realize it's like a slow drip and it's like all hardened and it's hairy. You know, when you take it out, it like is stringy. I did ask for more nail polish for Christmas. One of you guys had recommended a brand on Amazon called Beetle, I believe. When is the last time that you've gone through your nail polish? Yeah, I don't know that either. Half of these have been chewed by my dog, and then the other rule is gonna be, can I even open it? Okay, so look, I can open this one. Let's take a look. Oh, this is actually a really nice polish. I can't even open. This nail color is My Chihuahua Bites. Who is naming? Okay, just going through. Oh yeah. I even changed out the picture on here. Look how much better that looks. I changed out the picture of me to a different one of me and my besties. That was for my birthday last year. So fun. I have my little turtle. I put my essential oils that I use. I have the Calm one in here right now that I'm actually gonna do a little mist on because I love that. And then I just have some of my books in there. Oh, my nail polishes. So these actually have polish in them. I'm already out of breath. Plan of attack with our shower. So I already went in scrubbing bubbles. I love this little guy. I think he's so fun. And I have this little thing. I think this is meant to clean under your nails for cleaning the I want to say grit, but that's just not what it is. Gotta get up in this auditory experience. You hear the sizzling? so satisfying. Get up in that. I really hope this can encourage you to wash some of the things or go through some of the things that you haven't in a long time. Especially bathroom stuff, is do it before it gets too bad. Preventative measures always. I switched out my razor. I have everything organized, all nice and clean. And we're gonna clean off our vanity and wipe that down before I vacuum. I kind of moved the rugs out here. It looks so weird when you look at your floor without any rugs on it. It feels like I'm impeding. I'm also so out of breath because I just carried my vacuum up the stairs. Bathroom is finished, guys. Look how gorgeous. Hey! My signal of like I've finished the room is it has a candle in there. Whole vanity is cleared out. I've vacuumed all of the floor, general mopping with it. I cleaned the toilet. It's so satisfying, dude. I feel 20,000 times better, and knowing that my shower is so clean when I shower tonight. Showering and getting into warm sheets, it's like, this is what I feel like it means to like do things for future you. Put a pause on the cleaning for now, and we'll get back into it after my calls for tonight. Vacuuming is such an underrated task. I'm having a blast. I just did my parents' room and their bathroom. It's literally so satisfying and fun. I could not even get through my dining room. That isn't even a dust animal, y'all. That's a dust zoo. That is so horrifying. Where does dust even come from, dude? I emptied it out. We're about to do the rest of the lower level, and then you'll see how much we fill up. That is absurd obscenity. So now we're gonna cook a recipe. I'm kidding, but can you imagine? I feel like I just took an inhaler. I feel so much cleaner and just, I'm still like disgusting and dirty. I can't wait to shower, but I wanted to show you guys, I got my Legion package stuff in for the month, and I wanted to show you guys what I got because I'm so excited. It means so much to me to be able to do unboxings like this. It's still equally as cool as the first package I ever got in, and it means a lot to me, and I hope I don't ever come across as boastful, but I just want to show you guys what I got and try it out because I'm so excited. So let's get into it. We have our Elevate. This is the lion's mane mushroom. I use this in my coffee pretty much every morning, and it's delicious. I can't get enough of it. I don't know where I would be without this. Is it gonna make some crazy difference in how you feel? I don't know. It's just good. It's yummy, and that's why I take it. I'm trying the oatmeal cream pie. That sounds in oatmeal. That's gonna be so good. I am so incredibly excited to try that. It was between this one and s'mores. I will try s'mores next because I know they just came out with that. I'm really, really excited about that as well. But this was just calling to me. My favorite flavor of their creatine is the watermelon. I just take it in the recharge. This has a few other things in it for just recovery. I will be so honest, I was kind of gritting my teeth through the fruit punch one that I had. I'm just not a fruit punch girl. I like my watermelon. Sometimes it can taste really artificial, but this doesn't to me. I don't know, it's my favorite flavor out of all of the creatines. And then for pre-workouts, I've been having earlier lifts recently, so I have been trying the caffeinated. I do like their non-stim, but the Pulse does have caffeine in it. And they have 2 new flavors. Frosted cranberry. That sounds so yummy. I don't think this is actually a new flavor. I just haven't tried it yet. I could be mistaken on that. There's 350 milligrams of caffeine, 8 grams of L-citrulline, 3.6 grams of beta-alanine. There's some L-theanine in there. There's some GPC in there. Sour mango. I really appreciate the sour here. I'm so excited to get my paws up into here. I'm so grateful. So I just wanted to show you guys. I think I'm gonna try this sour mango tomorrow morning. Mango is one of my favorite fruits. It's just never in season. And I haven't even checked what the prices are of them now. They're probably like $8 for one. And the pit is like half of it. No shade, the mango man, whoever that is. There's like not enough fruit. I need more. So maybe that won't be good in a pre-workout because I'm gonna have like 8 scoops, but maybe that was gonna happen anyways. You guys can use code HaleyC if you would like to save some money because I know that protein and stuff like that is pretty expensive. By pretty, I mean it's incredibly expensive. And just keep in mind all of these things are supplements, okay? You don't need any of it. Totally make progress without buying anything ever. You have everything that you need to succeed, you and your desire. But these things can help and they taste good. It's Thursday, by the way. Hey, I'm about to go to the gym. So grateful that I really focused on cleaning on Tuesday because yesterday I was in calls for like 5 hours straight. I'm so incredibly blessed and grateful for that. And I create my schedule. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I did not have time to do anything yesterday that I would have wanted to do in regard to like productivity outside of work stuff, which is just how life happens sometimes. Really so excited to try this cranberry. I tried the sour mango yesterday for legs. Really good. I really liked it. I did mix it with tropical punch. Cranberry. Okay, we have the cranberry with the cranberry. Wild berry color, you guys know, and then these are the impact shorts. I wear a size medium. Code HaleyC if you want to, and we're having a good bun day. Yay, that never happens. It's the little things in life. My calls this evening start at 2 and they go till about 6. So I really want to get a good moment in early so that I can come back and start editing. I haven't edited. Usually I edit my vlogs as I film them. When I do weekly vlogs, is kind of how I do that, because sometimes if I sit down with all of the week's clips, it will take me I guess that makes sense. It takes you a longer time because you have more to do. It's just a lot easier for me, and it's more manageable chunks versus spending like 6-7 hours editing in one chunk. I usually don't have a day that just gives me 6-7 hours. Who does, you know? I like to break it up, but I haven't broken it up yet this week, but that's okay. We're safe and we're okay, and I'm so grateful that school's over, because now I have some more time. I'm not sure how this is gonna mix with coffee mouth, but listen, that's really putting it to the test, okay? If it can taste, ooh, it's like a light, you can't see it because this thing, but it's like a light, very, very pale pink color, beautiful. I don't know if cranberry has a distinct taste, but that just tastes like a wild berry moment, but I do really like that. I start with your compound movements or the more taxing movements, so I'll start with like shoulder press before I move on to some lateral raises, some rear delt flies, maybe I'll do some front raises as well, and we'll get into it, yay. I noticed I never specified what I was doing. This was my shoulder day, okay? I'm really trying to focus on my shoulders for futuristic goals, okay? I know you can't see me right now, but I am winking. I'm trying to focus on my shoulder growth, so this is kind of how I structured that for my compound movements. I have my shoulder press here. The 35s felt so heavy. I'm in like a love-hate relationship with shoulder press right now. They used to be one of my favorites. They've been feeling very weak consistently recently. I don't know. So I did a drop set here as well, and I lowered it to 25, and I really pushed myself. You can kind of see what that looks like. And then I did some cable lateral raises. I don't know why. I only did a little bit of this clip because like you can't even see what's happening with the ankle. So here's the other side. I like cable. You get a really good stretch. And sometimes it's just kind of fun to switch it up between this and dumbbell. I mean, it is the same exact thing if you're thinking about the movement, but if you can have a preference, then have a preference. And this is also what was open at the time. And I moved on to some face pulls, which honestly are kind of a new 2024 movement. I never understood how to do these, and I was really scared that I would like do them wrong. Am I perfect at them? No. And I think a lot of your gym journey is you're always learning. I don't think anybody like solidifies their form with with specific things. We're doing ASMR. One of you guys commented on my last ones. They're like, hey, please never do the ASMR again. Okay, honestly, you're so right for that. Such a side note, Trisha Paytas, when she used to do ASMR videos, that was the first, it was a specific one. It was when she was doing an, I'm not talking about the workout, but it's fine. It was a specific iPhone unboxing and a hair combing tutorial from like 2012. It's the only ASMR video that I've ever felt tingles on, just so you know that. And these were my reverse flies. I love these. These always feel really, really good. I tried to keep my, you can't really see because of the angle, but keeping it like level with my shoulders is what helps me the best with connection. I do get some questions on that because it's a little bit tricky feeling it in your traps if your shoulders are kind of, I was going to say elated, if they're up in rows. That is not the word. Guys, listen, I'm just eating my pickles, okay? But that was how I structured my little shoulder rodeo. The point of that, or like for exercise selection, is to try to hit all of the heads and do the best that you can, and that's what it looked like, period. I'm gonna keep it so for real. I do not feel like doing this right now at all. Exporting my video that I just edited from yesterday's leg day. We're not gonna look at the time until the video finishes exporting. Little mental challenge. I haven't done abs yet because my pre was like fizzling away. I noticed a dip in my energy, and even though cardio is pretty mindless, I like to capitalize when I feel excited. You know, accountability check. Whew. If I could give one tip with any of like confidence with the gym, I'm telling you, just start singing out loud and start dancing. I don't know if anybody from my lifetime can report. I'm always singing and dancing. It really helps me get into my own little bubble. And sometimes when I don't realize how often I've done, it's really become just like second nature to me. And sometimes when I go back in and I edit videos, I'm just dancing. I look like a freak. But how fun is that? That's a freak who's embracing herself. Okay, hell yeah, and dying on the ab roller, which you knew that. So I started with that, and then moved on to my dead bugs and my leg raises and flutter kicks or holds. I really focus with my abs on like the mental of pulling things upwards, keeping a hollow hold where I can. Depending on what ab exercise I'm doing, it's a little bit trickier to progressively overload as you do get stronger. So I feel like using tension, that's something that I utilize. And it feels so good every single time. Who doesn't love a good ab mind muscle connection? And this is Blake if you're watching. I forgot what he even said during this, but hey, what a king. But it was so good. I finished with my flutter kicks, as you can see we love. And that was my ab routine. It's the same every time because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It is Sunday, by the way. Hey, Nick and I went to the cutest Christmas parade last night. It was so much fun. He made pork. I had squash. Of course, you knew that. That's my little weekend update. I'm feeling so good, and I got to work on my friend's gifts. One of them is not going to be finished quite yet, but I really wanted to show you guys. Annabelle's birthday is tomorrow, so Annabelle, if you're watching, I'm like really betting on the fact that just from today and tomorrow, you're not going to watch this, okay? If you are, stop right now. Hey, stop it, because I'm going to be showing you a gift. It didn't turn out how I wanted it to in my head. That's okay. It's homemade. My bestie Annabelle, she's going to be moving to New York City, or that's where her future job is going to be. She's a big coffee connoisseur. She loves her matcha. She loves her moment. So I went through and I went through hundreds of coffee shops in New York City and kind of filtered through the ones that were their best rating, and I picked the top 30, and I made her a little book. It's not, okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm proud of this. It says coffee A through Z in NYC. I'm gonna write her a little note in the front part of like, hey, this is what this is, because what girl? And then I feel like I'm a librarian, guys. I have a little table of contents of all of the coffee shops that I ranked, and then each one has pictures of what it is. I can't really see that. What it is with the star rating on Yelp. I did the location, and then I have like their hours on the side, highlights, so what Yelp people, hey, if you're on Yelp, I probably read your, whatever you said if you're from New York. Whatever people said was really good. So like this place, they have olive oil cake, Americanos, they hand roast everything, they have great music and a great ambiance. I put some downsides, so like this space specifically has no laptops, there's no espressos to go, and they don't have any milk alternatives. I know Annabelle loves an oat milk moment. And then I put a specific Annabelle appeal on each one. I picked one specific thing about this place that I think she would really, really like. So her favorite alcohol drink is an Aperol Spritz, and they have a coffee called Abrico Spritz. So that made me think of her, and then I kind of put the vibes because she's like she's a fashionista girly, and so for her Instagram, I feel like then she can like match her vibes to if she wants to go there, like, because she's always like posting pictures of her outfits and stuff. She's like the coolest person literally ever. So that's what I did for each one, and I went through, and each place has pictures with the vibes, with things that she would specifically like. I said which one's pricey, cozy, and earthy. This place, Culture Espresso, was voted the best chocolate chip cookie in NYC, so I put that in there. Isn't this like, I think this is a really cute idea, so that way she doesn't have to think about, oh my god, there's so many places to go. This place, for example, has a lot of vegan options, so I put that for her thing. Her dad and her sister are vegans, so like if they ever want to visit her, then they have options as well. I recognized while I was making this how bad I am at describing things. In middle school, her school went to London, and this place reminded me of, because they have a little bus, it kind of gives London. I don't know what words to use besides like this is warm and industrial. If it had wood in it, I was like, oh, it's industrial. I don't think I know what that means. Halfway through it, I ran out of pages, so I made a book in this little booklet. Can you see how it's a book inside a book? I had to make a little makeshift book. Vibes, if Urban Outfitters was a coffee shop. I think she'll really enjoy that. I need to write the notes still, but that was what I was working on all weekend, so her birthday gift is finished. I hope she appreciates that. For today, I'm gonna work on my other bestie, Caroline. Her birthday is Wednesday. Her present, to really get caught up on editing things, and I'm really, really feeling good and excited, so I thought I would update you. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I'm so excited for all that is to come. I love you guys so, so much, and I hope that you were kind to yourself this week, and that's all that I got. So go get big.